All right, the LA Chargers get two things of good news. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers. We're just a few days away from the draft, and another reminder that you have a good front office, well run, coach, everything in between because of this latest news. So this comes as Joe Ortiz talked to the media, and one of the things you got to see here, two things. They have a really good process this offseason. We'll get into it more, but one of the mistakes that they made was not re-signing Ford. And your general manager said this: we were active in free agency on a number of players, Ford being one of them. In the end, it's the player's decision where he's going to go, and he made the decision to go to the Rams. I feel like we were competitive in our offers and our pursuit, and it just didn't work out for us. Why this is good news is because it's just kind of like, that was weird, and we didn't see anything happen there. At least we know now that they didn't just say, whatever, man, see ya, and go test the market. They gave him money. He ultimately decided to go somewhere else. We don't know what that reason was, but that's good news number one. It's like, at least we're trying out here. Like, what are we doing? Good news number two is that the Chargers opted to take more swings in free agency rather than take the big fish. Overpriced big fish. They said, let's spread that out over like 5 older dudes, right? Instead of spending money and getting an older dude, injury prone, expensive, let's get 6 of those types of guys, honestly, and see what happens. We're not going to just go hard with Devontae Adams. Instead, we're going to spend our money with Becton. We're going to get a reasonable contract with Najee Harris. Running backs are going like crazy right now. Just a few years ago that you couldn't, they weren't valued. Now they are. They definitely are. Let's just be smart about this. So that's good news as well. It's like, oh yeah, let's just spread out. We've got everything that we need. Now we've got 10 picks that we're going to get and infiltrate into this team. Young. There's our young, affordable, explosive guys, and be all good. And we'll get to that in just a second as well. The other good news that came out of this was that the Chargers need more weapons. 100%. It's like, okay, need more weapons. What are we going to do? How are we going to find that? Well, you flip over to this draft guide that we've been all over it, and you go wide receiver. McMillan's the number 1 wide receiver. He's your big X wide receiver. But then after that, Matthew Golden, he has been mocked to you a few times. Luther Burden, Emeka Ibuka. These are 3 cluster of guys that you could get right there. Bang. Pair them with your rookie, and Ladd McConkey, he's not a rookie anymore, and you're set. Okay, let's go to running back. Thinking, all right, what do we do here? Genty, no. Hampton, no. But you start going in the second round here. Caleb Johnson, perfect. So you could go first round wide receiver, second round right here, even though I do think the Chargers are going to go offensive line. But the good news is, look at all these running backs that you'd be so happy with. Jordan James, love him. RJ Harvey, Trevor Etienne. Okay. So the good news is you've got a front office that is just going to play this thing smart until you're ready to make moves where you are. So you're never one player away, but it's like, let's make moves that we're going to use. Let's be smart with what we do now as we're building this foundation. Everybody wants to win now. No crap. Everybody wants to do that. Also, everybody wants to get weapons. Everybody wants to get offensive line. Everybody wants to get defensive line. So let's be smart about it, and let's use our draft picks to do that. And again, we will be happy when I don't have to pull this graphic up anymore. Just be over it. But this is it right here. It has been like this since day one. This is your future. This is everything. Is these 10 draft picks. I mean, right here. Golden, Judkins, Turner. Savion Jones. And I think you go offensive line, but see, that's the thing. You don't have to. 4 picks, that's 6 more picks. You can go offensive line in the 5th round, 6th round. Find a guy that's just nobody knows about, right? Those are the things that it's going to be really exciting to see. So the good news is you have a front office that knows what they're doing. They're going to be smart. They're not going to overdo it. They're not going to overspend. Build this thing to the draft. This is their second off season. Give them a second. It's like, well, they have money to spend. They just like, we're not, we did, and we're not going. We're just not going to overspend on a guy that's just like, it looks cool in March, but then come the fall, the guy can't make the team, or he makes the team, but he's just not the impact player that we signed him for when everyone was excited 6 months ago. He's not that player. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. A couple days away, a lot of coverage on the draft. So make sure you subscribe, because we'll be showing you players that you get, players that you didn't even notice that you got, maybe some undrafted free agents, things like that. So it's going to be a great weekend here coming up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.